Alright, welcome back to One Piece Anime Review, episode 351. Those who are curious, what is the case closed video? That's going to come later after all my Sunday ones all finished. I just want to get these ones done. First up, which is One Piece. So for this one, we're just viewing the newest episode of the series, which is called Incomprehensible, the Seraphim's Rebellion, which covers these following stuff from the manga. It covers pages 10 15 of chapter 1075, pages 3, 4, 10, 11, 1076, and pages 2 through 3 of chapter 1077. Before I continue here, slight announcement to this one. There will be no review for episode for One Piece anime. There will be a review of the manga next week. Yes, there'll probably be a new chapter of One manga, but this week, nope, not really. The reason, because next week for the series is basically a recap episode of the history of the emperors, basically all the ones shown in the series: Whitebeard, Big Mom, Kaido, Luffy, Buggy, everybody. So let's talk about the episode itself. So we have a few things going on here. Let's start with basically, well, Lilith, Usopp, Frankie, and Pagas. Where after they see York, where she's like entertained by, well, Snake, and she turns to the stone, and then of course that she starts firing them. Of course they have to get launched off, and of course Frankie and Lilith basically get down thanks to the heart function. Usopp turns to boost the function, and they crash down and they walk away from that, and that's it for that one. By the way, the rest of the Straw Hats, with the exception of Zoro, basically Brook, Nami, Sanji, basically all the rest of the Straw Hats are not in this episode because they weren't in the material adapted. Meanwhile, though, the Seraphim decided to attack Luffy and Zoro in the command center of where basically they're at. And I'll talk briefly about Sentomaru, where he basically is asked why he has visas. And we all see a brief flashback to, of all things, something from Impel Down, where they show the foot. This is very same footage shown from Impel Down, where it's Robin's backstory. Well, basically toward her tail end of it, where it details basically it recaps a little bit what happened at Otoha, kind of. And meanwhile, now back to Luffy and Zoro. They're attacked by S Hawk and S Bear. Of course, Zoro goes after S Hawk because it looks like Hawk and Mihawk. And of course, they even ask that at one point you have Kaku and Rob Lucci asking the question of basically let them go, uncuff them so you take on the Seraphim. Well, let them come forward. Don't worry, that actually is that part does not happen. So they're disgusted, and well, that's pretty much it here. Basically, Zoro starts fighting him, and that's kind of leave off there. There's not much else happening here per se. Oh, there's one more thing here. The episode was a great cliffhanger, where 100 Navy ships go basically launch to go to Egghead, setting up next phase of this particular arc. Yes, that's what that scene sets up. Next phase involves the Navy and the 5 other idiots basically getting involved in the story. So you can think. Oh, by the way, there's also right in here. There's a brief scene taken from another chapter. I think it's one chapter here, where we see the war government agents in a tube and they're sweating. And it's like, let's go, and then of course they expect Vegapunk back behind this, and there's Vegapunk in chains, and he has no idea what the heck is going on. And they suspect him going for quite a while. Where apparently people, government agents have been coming here for a while, investigating Egghead and disappearing. So we get a little mystery in our hands, and of course, basically a big attack coming. But yeah, that's particularly a particular view. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe to notifications, and tune into this segment. No time the manga this week. Not really sure why, but that's what it is, that one. So next up, I have a comic corner, and I'm going to do Mushoku Tensei next. Okay? Next view. Bye.